Hey everybody, thanks for coming by. I look forward to our visits a lot. So if you're new here, thanks so much for giving me a chance. I'm Auntie Angel, and basically everybody's older favorite aunt who has learned a lot about life and wants to share it and wants to save you any pain, struggle, or suffering, or help you to not make a mistake that I've already made. That's all. And just to spread positivity and kindness. We do all kinds of videos. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you become part of the Auntie Angel fam. And if you're already part of the fam, thanks so much. I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. I truly am grateful to all of you. I really am. So today, I thought we'd talk about disappointment and stress and how we can best deal with it. So Auntie Angel's a little sad today. My husband and daughter have gone to the Ed Sheeran concert. I was supposed to go with my daughter, but because I'm sick, I just can't do things like that anymore. And today's a hard day. It's making me feel like I'm an observer rather than a participant. And that can be hard sometimes. And I'm one of the lucky ones. I've got my mobility. I don't need oxygen, and if you look at me, you wouldn't know I'm sick. So I'm a lucky person. I have to look on the bright side. But I am feeling just a little bit sorry for myself today. So I thought, I'm going to make a video and we're going to talk about it because I'm sure other people feel this way too. And disappointment is just something we have to deal with. I remember once when my daughter was young and I was having a discussion with another mom, and she said, oh, my job as a mom is to make sure she's not disappointed. And I'm like, okay, because I never judge other mothers or fathers or parent figures. And she said, don't you agree? And I said, I look at it a little differently. I said, my job to me is not to stop her from being disappointed, it's to teach her how to deal with disappointment. I consider it a life skill. So we didn't agree, but we also didn't have an argument over it either. So that was a good thing. But part of being disappointment to me is dealing with the stress. So I have to show you guys. This is another show and tell. I ordered some stress relieving things for my husband, my daughter, and myself. But one of them I've never seen the like of it before. But so my husband's is a good old-fashioned stress ball. You just squeeze it. He has much stronger hands than I do. But this one says focus, listen, and breathe. And we all do that, right? We're always talking about that. It's better to focus on the now. One thing somebody once told me years ago, and I try to believe it, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. We're supposed to listen twice as much as we talk. So I try to do that. And breathe. We all know how important breathing is. We've practiced it before. And my daughter said she loves stress balls, but and she's a big fidget toy person. But she said she wanted something with a shape rather than, because we used to have a football one. So I got her some pineapples. It came in a pack of 4, but I asked her if I could use one for you guys. And it's really cute, right? But watch what happens when I squish it. It's one of those kind. And it's got like little balls inside. And I have to be honest, it's like de-stressing me because it feels weird. And what I like about these, it doesn't make my hands smell. You know how sometimes stress balls can be rubbery and make your hands smell? These don't do that. So this one's not too bad. And then mine, remember I ordered this specifically to show you guys, but I love it. I have a unicorn with a fuzzy tail and a mane, and he squishes too, or she. They squish. Yeah. The only thing is it makes a funny noise. Can you guys hear it? And I can make it a dachshund unicorn. Look at the pretty colors though. It's so nice. Oh, and we have company at the table again. So, do you guys mind? Let me indulge her. Oh, she decided to go. Never mind. Maybe she'll leave us be. So yeah, fine. And these were all on Amazon and they were like 10 bucks. Less, like this came in a pack of 4. This came in a pack of 6. This one was all by itself. It's too fun. And I love all those colors. What do you guys think of the colors? Can you see them? Can you see it? So, this is helping. But you know what helps more? And I can't emphasize this enough, guys. When you're down, it's okay to be down. Sometimes you just need to be mad for a while or you need to be sad for a while. Talking really helps. And I'm using your guys' ears today to talk about it. And the biggest thing I try to do when I'm disappointed or stressed out is I try to put things into perspective. Because sometimes, especially with anxiety or depression, the illness tends to make us catastrophize things. So we start worrying about things that might never ever happen, or we start going immediately to worst case scenarios, which, you know, doesn't necessarily have to happen either. So what I try to tell myself is, okay, let's put things into perspective. Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have food? Do you have technology that you're using right now? Yes. Okay, better off than most of the world. But sometimes you don't want to be told you're better off than someone else. Sometimes you just want someone to take care of you and make you feel better. So I'm telling myself I have this great, amazing community of people who are interested in what I have to say, who appreciate what I do, and I am forever grateful. And gratitude is a great antidote, I guess is the word, for disappointment. Is to, when you're disappointed by something else, look at what you're grateful for. Bella's very interested in my unicorn right now, so I'm trying to keep it away from her because she has sharp little teeth. And I do not want to know the vet bill to get these little things out of her. So yeah, that's one way. Also stress. We really need to put things more into perspective when it comes to stress. It's not forever. Whatever feelings we have, the one good thing about feelings, they're not permanent. Especially sadness, depression, anxiety. I know it feels like we're never going to see the light, but we are. We really are. I promise you that. Things will get better, especially if you talk about it, okay? And that's important. Talk about your feelings. If you can't find someone to talk about it, write them down and then rip up the page because you don't want anyone else finding that. So tomorrow here where I am is Father's Day. So just like with Mother's Day, I'm going to be posting 2 videos tomorrow. One will be celebrating dads. I had a good dad and my husband's a great dad. I have an amazing bonus dad. I am surrounded by really good men in my life. My brother, I have great friends, you know. But I'm also going to post one if Father's Day is a hard day for you, because just like Mother's Day, you know, people have lost their children. People have had terrible childhoods. You know, it can be a very hard day when everyone's celebrating, oh, dad, dad, dad. And you're like, I don't have a dad. I don't know my dad. My dad beat me. My dad was cruel, or I can't be a dad and I want to be a dad. And so there'll be 2 videos and you can watch whichever one is going to bring you comfort, because that's all I care about, is bringing you guys some comfort. And you know what? I'd really like to name this guy. Or person, this unicorn. So I pretty much have an idea in my head, but it's so cliche. But I was thinking rainbow, especially because we're in the month of June. But yeah, why don't you guys in the comments section below, show them where? Down there? Okay, down there. Come up with names. I'd love to know what you guys think a good name for this unicorn would be. And that's what we'll name it. I also want to talk to you about the time of year, because for a lot of people, and I know there's a lot of younger people, and remember, I'm 56, everybody's younger. Change is hard for people, and we're coming up to the end of a school year, and just changing grades can be hard for people. People who are graduating high school and going into university or college or the workforce, or people that are leaving school, whether it's university, college, high school, and entering the workforce. It can be a really scary time. And everybody's telling you you're an adult, and, realistically, you still feel like a kid sometimes. I still feel like I'm 16 years old. So, there's that. So I'm playing with the unicorn. I'm sorry, guys. And let's talk about that. Change. My daughter has had difficulty with change since she was 2. Well, 3 really, because I remember when she was 3 and she was about to be turning 4, she was crying, I don't want to be 4, I want to stay 3. Okay. And she tends to get down every year around her birthday and around the beginning of September when a new school year is starting. And she's not the only one. I know a lot of people with me stopped working, and because I'm sick, and change is very hard for me. I had to turn in my equipment for my work, and that was hard. It was really hard because this isn't what I planned. But again, I never planned on having a YouTube channel either, and doing ASMR and having you guys as part of my community. You never know what's going to happen in life or what life has planned for you. I know that saying. I didn't used to like the saying, but I kind of get it now. You make plans and God laughs. But I don't think it's a malicious laugh. I think it's like, you're so cute. I have things planned for you. I know better than you. And I believe that. So I leave myself open to what's in store for me. I do the best with what I have, and that's all you guys can do. If you're having a tough time right now, I want you to remember one thing. You are doing the very best you can, and no one can ask more of you. And if they do, all you have to do is open your mouth, if you can, and say, I'm doing the best I can, and leave it at that. They don't get to tell you what's your best. That's only for you to decide. You're the best you there is. You're the only you there is. And I know I've said this before, guys, and I don't want to keep repeating it, but I believe this wholeheartedly. We were all put on this earth for purposes. We were made and chosen individually. We didn't come out of a cookie cutter factory, or we'd all be alike. We'd all look alike. We'd all have the same ideas and thoughts, and we don't. You were put here for many purposes. I don't believe that only one purpose exists for one person. We have so many purposes. And you're making the world better for me. You watch my videos, you comment, you subscribe. You make me feel with a purpose. And that's purpose for you right now. You're my angels, okay? And I want to be angels to you. I would love to bring you comfort. That's my biggest biggest wish, hope is that I bring you comfort. I want to know that I help you relax. I want to know I help you fall asleep. And speaking of which, tonight I will be posting another read to you story and maybe some more positive affirmations. People seem to really like the face brushing with the makeup brush and the massaging, so I definitely want to do that again. And just tell me what you guys like and I will try to incorporate them. And and I gotta tell you, I feel better. I feel better already just talking to you guys than I did when I started this video. And don't forget, give me your name suggestions for the unicorn, because I think she's going to be showing up in quite a few videos, even if it's just watching us, So, or pineapple, whatever. I strongly recommend getting one of these just to have something to do sometimes with your hands. And did you know women, when they go through menopause, and even perimenopause, they lose strength in their hands. So having these, or especially these, can really help you with your hand strength. Okay. See, Auntie Angel will teach you anything she knows because I mean it. I would love to be able to save you any struggle, pain, or suffering. And I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. So if you guys can learn from them and save you making one yourself, all the better for me. That's all I want. So I'm going to let you go for now. And don't forget, look tonight for a read to you video. And tomorrow there'll be 2 videos for Father's Day. Okay? I love you. I value you. I honor you. And I'm so very, very glad that you were born.